Hi there, guys. Moro here once again. It's been a while, a few days that I haven't recorded anything for you guys. Um, I had a few things that I have been posting on my thread. Um, First of all, I'm gonna start with the fiber Euro USD. Excuse me for my voice as I have a sore throat. Um, Yep, very interesting price action. Let me just drop down to the 4 hour time frame. Um, and As you guys probably can see, um, we might have formed a very nice head and shoulders formation right around this level is the neckline for the formation. This is approximately the neckline. And as you guys can see, today this level, or tonight this level was taken out, and right now a retest of the neckline is being done. Let me zoom in. Perhaps you guys can see it better. So price dropped below, went back to retest it, um, and then down. Um, there's this small order block right around here where a short could have been established, could have been taken. Um, if we use the fib 79 retracement level, pretty nice 79 retracement level into the order block and down, supported by a resistance level. So I would say perhaps a good trade. Um, Maybe too late for my taste, but anyways, um, it was an interesting price action to say the least. And this makes me think that we could see the euro much lower in the near future. Um, One other thing that I mentioned that I believe was worth mentioning was a setup that I had maybe 3 4 weeks ago. I'm gonna have a look at my thread. I don't know when I exactly. It was a weekend that I recorded this, but if we drop down to the 1 hour time frame and we look back, we see this small order block right over here. It's a rather small order block. Um, let me use a horizontal line just to denote the whole order block. So this small order block, I had this figured out perhaps 3 weeks ago. I can't quite remember. And along with it, um, there's this support level right around the 2570 uh, level, which issued for perhaps a long entry. And this is exactly what happened today. Price price just dropped down inside this order block, and it moved in the vicinity of 86 87 pips. So it was a trade worth taking. Had denoted this trade, took it with a 25 pips stop loss. Pretty nice trade, I would say. Yeah, it was a um, very aggressive trade. Counter trend trade. Not actually my type, but I thought I was it was worth it. Um, yeah, so this is something that I had mentioned ahead of time a few weeks ago, and it materialized today. Obviously, it would be a scalp, and the primary objective was the neckline. So yeah, everything worked out as planned, and yeah. So I mean, my the message here is plan your trades, trust your analysis, do your homework, and there's you increase your probabilities of success a lot if you do this. If you be diligent on your analysis, look for opportunities, and um, and be sensitive to them. All right, moving on to the pound dollar. I'm gonna show you a short trade, a scalp that I took together with someone I coach, with a student of mine that I coach. We were having a session, a live session, and we took this trade together. Um, and it was a short, as I mentioned before, based on this order block right over here, and pretty nice trade, I would say. Um, it was based on this drop, and as you can see, let me show you. Let me zoom into the 15-minute line. Price made it here before a strong drop, and yeah, really fast trade, really really fast profit taking trade. Um, and actually, it was here. Yeah, pretty fast profit taking um, trade. Obviously, because of the news coming from the United States. Therefore, um, yeah, really nice reaction for us in the trade. So yeah, some nice profit taken at the bottom of the range. Um, and I also mentioned this on my thread today. Um, now moving on to the jewel. Let me clear this out so I can do it over for you guys exactly as I did. This is the Aussie dollar um, and daily time frame, and this was a trade. Let me drop down to the 4 hour time frame. A trade that we also planned together, um, and it was based on this order block, 4 hour order block, bullish order block, um, and also this 1 hour order block um, right over here. This bullish order block. Um, yeah, MT4 sometimes gives me the worst of times, but yeah, I think you guys grasped the idea. Um, so when I saw this reaction on the higher time frames on 4 hour, I saw this rejection candle right over here. Um, I saw this reaction candle. Um, you can see a lot of confluence there too. But whenever I saw it, I was looking for a nested uh, OTE, or a nested retracement, and I immediately saw um, these two bullish candles coming out of the small order block, out of the uh, out of the rejection of the bigger time frame order block. So whenever I saw this two very bullish candles and 4 hour one, this initial first bullish candle, I thought, okay, this is a there's an order block sitting right over here, and a return to these levels would issue for long. Adding to that, there's a pattern that I like very much, which is the Quasimodo pattern. So we have a high in place here, then we have a low, then we have a higher high that takes out this previous high right over here, then we have a lower low again, then a higher high that even takes some of the previous highs, and then it drops back in for an entry, for a long entry. Um, very small, um, very small stops on this trade. A lot of a very high risk to reward ratio. I mean, the beauty. Um, and if we use the fib, um, obviously you can see the trade itself. Um, a lot of confluence going on around here, but yeah, I mean, price just went in and was immediately rejected. I was watching it. I had my finger crossed, my fingers crossed, obviously, but it just was rejected. Obviously an enormous amount of buy orders sitting right over here. This bullish order block, um, um, and yeah, it was a great trade. Um, Reached its target um, a few minutes ago, a 162 retracement level, um, and yeah, it was a great trade, in my honest opinion. Um, and I even called some of you guys to join me on this one. For me, it was a no-brainer trade. Um, you know, a pretty obvious trade, in my honest opinion. And as I mentioned, a very high risk to reward ratio, very good risk to reward ratio. And yeah, for me, it was probably the trade of the week. Um, Apart from the pound dollar trades that I took yesterday, first the short, then the long. But this was the bigger mover, the biggest mover for me, as I stayed away from FOMC yesterday. Didn't want to mess with that. Obviously, we could have messed with it, especially on the QE. QE reached a nice order block yesterday. It was kind of obvious setup too. Price was just going linear into the order block, and nice opportunity to open a trade, short. Um, yeah, inside this order block. Just get this out of the way. But I prefer to I prefer to stay away from it right into sweet spot, as you can see it. And yeah, it was a pretty nice trade. Um, but yeah, anyways, it's been another good week. Um, a lot of setups. Um, there's no need for you to be chasing 10, 20 instruments. Just stay with the majors. At least that's what I do. And plenty of opportunities showing up on a daily basis. All right, guys, that's it for today. Take care, safe trading, and good luck. Later. Bye.